Okay, I'm back. So, I figured I was gonna go for more radio towers, but these bastards keep coming at me, and they're gonna have to pay the price, so I'm gonna go after their fucking base. Tear it to pieces. The nearest base, I think, is over here. I'm gonna fuck up their repair shop. Down the mountain we go. It's all downhill from here. I like this blue scope. It's pretty cool. I got this after clearing some more radio towers in the last part, just kind of fucking around and exploring the world. What the fuck? Why am I getting weird random controller drift? That's weird. Anyway, bunch of piggies. Oh, bear. Time to poke a bear with a stick. Large, fully automatic stick. Far Cry 3 is one of the best hunting games out there, seriously. Alrighty. Let's see, before I figure what kind of shit I need. Okay. Can do that. I'm sure the arrow ones are going to come in handy for the hunts that I'm going to do. Bunch of pigs. What else we got? That's a rock. Just a little bug. Yeah, this game doesn't work, guys. It's full of bugs. Anyway. Fucking controller drift. Buggy game. Bugging my fucking controller. Okay. Oh shit. That definitely raised some suspicion. Two alarms. One there and the other right here. There's a bear in there. What I'm thinking is I grenade one alarm and then I grenade the other. Here we go. Ah, for fuck's sake. There, shot him out. Son of a bitch. Okay, well that plan would have worked if the grenade had properly fucking went off in the right place instead of just... Whoa, what the hell? Instead of just whatever the fuck that was. Anyway. Okay, let's try this again. Top-notch stealth gameplay here, guys. Hidden in broad fucking daylight. I amaze myself sometimes. That smell? I think it's a big bear. Okay, there's an explosive barrel right there. I gotta go. Oh shit. Yep, time to go.
Who the hunt? Better not be shooting.
Son of a bitch. I got ganked from both sides. Okay, we'll try this again. We'll fucking get this outpost. Whee! The blue fog of death. Please hop down. Okay. That basically didn't do shit. Just fucking kill me.
We're heading up from the south.
Fuck's sake. So close. Really fucking close. Okay. Well. Try it from like right here.
Everyone on it can burn in hell.
Let's use a rock, maybe. Some cars going by on the other side.
Cold beer. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Hide in the bushes, let them pass. Boink. Okay, those guys leaving. Okay, good, they're leaving. Here's the plan. Grenade that. And get the other.
Rebel bastard.
Make sure there's cars coming. Yeah, there's a car. Yep. Alright. Bear's on loose. Alright, bear, do your business. There we go. 5 fucking tries, I finally got what I wanted. There we go. It's your bidding. Thank you for doing my bidding here, big boy. alarms detected either. See? The game will back me up. There totally weren't like 5 other times where I fucking triggered an alarm, you know what I mean? Why would that happen? Come on now. That makes no sense. Awesome. Alright. Skin this motherfucker.
Man, me.
Fuck.
We will repel anyone who tries to take this outpost.
You fucking better, sweetheart. Oh yeah, a bunch of dead guys. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Boop. Could also head over there. I think that's what I'll do. I will head there after I move these guys. Find all their shit.
Damn pirates. They're scum.
This dude's corpse. Batteries.
This is all me.
Alright, see there's a laptop in here. Bunch of really nice lockers. Yeah, we got the laptop. Laptop with a broken screen, but it's a nice laptop.
You got the bullets.
It's like some discount
Nothing
fucking
to
Mac.
Be afraid of.
Cool shit. I see this laptop looks all scratched up, and that's the way that every fucking laptop I remember fucking having looks after like, I don't know, a fucking month or two. See, that's one thing that fucking bugs me with all this technology now, is it just looks fucking boring and sterile. Like, you know, whatever happened to like the Modern Warfare 3 console where it looks scratched up like that, and it looked good as a result because they just built that into the actual design of the console. Like, you can have dirty looking technology and I won't fucking projectile vomit, you know? Just saying. 3-round burst. Excellent. A sound suppressor. I think I know what I'm getting. Deer hides I'm gonna sell. That too. Alright. I don't think I need the tapir skins anymore. Crimson leaves.
Okay, you've trained for this.
STG. FAMAS. I don't know if they have... How many attachments can that... I could put 2 on it. Okay, good. So I'm gonna put a fucking suppressor. And I'm gonna put a fucking optical sight on that shit that I need to find some of the other stuff. Grenade launcher. Instead of the shotgun, I'm gonna use probably a sniper. Because the shotgun's not gonna be good long range, naturally. As much as I like it, I can't fucking keep it, so... RPG... flamethrower. Okay, I'm trying to think here. Yeah, they don't really give me too many. Okay. So, that's why I'm going to go with the FAMAS for now. I think I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to... see what else I can fuck with here. Shotgun, SMG, flare gun, FAMAS. Let me grab some money, and then I'll grab a scope for this FAMAS.
Come on, do this.
Yeah, barely any recoil. That's good.
Good work. But there's still more to do here. Check out the bulletin board.
And a great way to get some money is to do shit on the bulletin board, but before I fuck with that...
Can't wait till this is home again.
Take these dudes' shit.
Come on, do this.
Alright, there we go. I got quite a few. Fire? That doesn't quite look like fire. That looks like a fucking caution tape. That one looks more like fire. It's red. Oh yeah, shotgun. Need to get rid of that.
So
Instead, I am going to use a sniper rifle. And then I need to get that a suppressor. It's a high power scope. Actually, I'm gonna fucking put this on. I keep seeing ammo for it everywhere, so I'll get this one. So,
this is all me.
yeah, I have a lot of ammo for this. I could just buy a sight and then buy some other shit. I got $53.
I hope my
I'll
family's
find some
okay.
way to farm money. 300. Use a knife to kill a pirate hunkered down near some old bunkers. $300. I'll consider it, but I need to go after radio tower. I'm fast travel over here, and then I'm gonna see if I can get that path on a hunter. That one will probably be a good warm-up one before I get into the deep end. There's no one here securing this base anymore. I think they fucking lied to me. There's a car. Tiger. Rare white belly tapir. Okay. And I think I need this tapir to do an upgrade. Designated location and gear up. Actually, I'll abandon the quest. I need to go to the radio tower. Yeah. Let's reload me. I figured I could use that to, like, fucking screw with the system there and just get a shitload of, whatever it be, a shitload of money. What's this? Bone Crusher. Bunch of money and XP. So, ubisoft dude who has his fucking high score on there. Side of the road they're driving on. Oh shit. Gotta watch which road I'm driving on, period. Kinda ain't driving on one anymore. Assholes have a problem with it, they can try and shoot me, make it far. I'm pretty good at running through jungles though. So that's handy. Alright. There's a snake. Fired. So one thing I like about the snakes in here is that they're just kind of natural. They weren't just tossed in by the fucking golden path or nothing, so... Shit happens. This is the way up from the looks of it. Mario, let's jump up here and fucking get up to Princess Peach's castle and the super secret slide we got. This is the fucking big tower of the second level. Or at least the second level I fucking played. I never really did that shit in order. I kind of just did what was most immediately convenient instead of just like, you know, maybe going all in on one like I should have, which is no wonder why I keep getting disconnected from open world games when it's like, okay, well I can immediately go to this thing, but that's not going to feel as cohesive as just doing this, but would that be more efficient than doing this and that, and it just becomes slippery and fucking slow quickly. Shit happens. Beep. 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 There we go. We got shit. We got a bunch of new shit. A bunch of cool shit. That's the way I like it. Alright. Free MP5. Oh, hang glider. See, this is why I fucking start doing bases. Or going for the radio towers. You just never know what opens up. Some more dingoes. There's a couple of tigers over here. So I assume, because they are very sparse with the tigers, means like just a couple. Alright. Use the hang glider and go this way if I can. This guy got anything good on him? Not really, like $3. Fucking cheaping out on me, Ubisoft. Wouldn't be the first time. Okay. this way is a good way or not. We'll find out. Saw a pathway that led up there. Should be able to get up this mountain this way. Pigs. It's nice, like, virtual zoo they got here. That's fun. Let's go this way. Get to the radio tower. That's one I got already. We use a depth of field effect to hide the shitty level of detail that's out there in the distance. It works, but makes it a little hard to see entirely halfway across the map, but it's not like it hides it particularly well if shit's like constantly flashing like that. Anyway, I'm gonna head up here. This is the highest mountain I can climb. See that mountain? You can climb it. We are. Not half bad. I mean, most of that, like, there's a pretty defined fucking line where that shit, you know, like right about there. A little hard to see with the scope, but if I fucking show you, like right there where I'm aiming, that's about where the shit just stops, like rendering models, and it turns to like PlayStation 1 land off in the distance, but that's fine. Meanwhile, over there's a lot more trees, and most of the trees, like right there, are just 2D. It's a facade, and that's all it needs to be. Though this strange flickering I got over there is not very encouraging. So. Got a couple of outposts, and I like the way they do outposts, and it's kind of the way I think that more people should fucking do their open world shit. Instead of just having a neon sign that says, this is where the bad guys are, they just have, like, campfires of smoke. That's fine. That's a decent visual indicator. That's all you gotta do. I can live with that by comparison to just, here's a bunch of shit that we made that looks dirty, and then because we think you're stupid, here's a bunch of neon shit because we don't actually care to, you know, provide a natural fucking sight line or some kind of visual indication that tells you this thing is this thing. You know, it's lazy. It's fucking lazy, and it feels weird and creepy. It's like everybody just makes robot mannequin neon cyberpunk people with boobs, and it looks really bad. It's the Titanfall art style. Oh yeah, you know Titanfall. Titanfall is so good, right? No, I'm not a fan. It mostly doesn't work offline, so why the fuck would I care? I can't even play the game, for fuck's sake. You know? Oh, there's bots in some random community server with a revival project that's still not offline. Like, why would I care about a project I can't even fucking play? Why would it, you know, consistently? Oh, there's offline bots for Titanfall 2, though. But that ain't Titanfall 1, now is it? Titanfall 1 I like, because they're not constantly fucking spamming you with big-ass robots. You actually kind of have to earn the robots, and it feels rewarding as a result of earning that, instead of just constant dopamine overload with big metal robot man. You know, that's kind of what cheapened it for me with Titanfall 2. It feels bad because instead of the Titans being important and you earn them once in a while, you just have them constantly, and it's just fucking annoying. These guys aren't powerful, and they feel like they're made of fucking plastic. They fucking look like it half the time, too. If there's no consequence for any of this shit, why would I care? If you could just throw 17 Titans at me, they seem less important than maybe the 1 or 2 I could get in the first game. What is this? Fucking music. Oh, there's a relic there. That explains it. See, if it's something like that, where it's like, okay, your environment is mostly yellow, green, and gray, and then you have a gray, or yellow, green, gray, and brown, right? And you have a brown, green, or, yeah, kind of a brown-gray thing that flashes yellow, that's fine. I can deal with that. That's a good visual indicator, because it's not just, like, blindingly fucking bright, it's just subtle. To let you know, okay, this thing is here, because this gets a little noisy quickly without. Or, you know, you want to avoid what like Halo 5 and most of these other games do, where they'll just make a cartoon blue outline around the shit, if possible. Because when a game does that, it shows me they think I'm stupid. Meanwhile, I can see that fucking plume of smoke. That's an enemy base. And if I want a tutorial, you know, just pop it up there on the right side, or do something like what Left 4 Dead does, where it's like, okay, here's a tutorial if you're struggling, because we hate tutorials, and we think, you know, you hate tutorials too, so we'll just cut you some slack and say, if you are struggling because you die a lot of times, or you're slow, or whatever, we'll just tell you this is how this thing works. And then we'll fuck off again. It's like a random number generator, basically. But the only reason anybody thinks it's more dynamic than it really is simply because it has the name director, which would imply that a person is doing that. It's not just a lottery ticket, which it is. That's all it is. That's all the director is. It just sounds cool, but in truth, it's nothing more than just gambling. It's procedural generation stuff. And, I mean, really, a way you could have made Left 4 Dead better was, instead of just having the limitations of Xbox 360 bog you down, you can make some crazy shit where you go wild with the procedural generation, like a dungeon crawler game with zombies and people in the south. You know, you don't need classes or Overwatch shit like they were thinking of doing, apparently, in like Morocco or something, like Back 4 Blood. No, you don't need that. What you need to do is just go absolutely, like, batshit crazy. Take all the weapons, make them look pretty, take all the graphics, make them look pretty, make them run on a decent computer too, so it doesn't just look like some temporal anti-aliasing trash that's blurry as fuck and hard to fucking see correctly. And then what you do is you take all the weapons you had. Fuck yeah, got the most overpowered weapon in the game. Excellent. What you do is you take all the weapons you had, add a few more to like the special category, so you add more heavy weapons, you add a few more grenades, definitely add some more pistols. I think you know, if they don't add any melee weapons, I think that's fine. I mean, it'd be cool to have a few more, and they clearly had a few more, like the fucking shovel and the pitchfork, but it seems stupid to add, you know, more melee weapons if you already have like 13 fucking melee weapons, right? And then what they do is they just like, you don't even need to add too many new zombie types. I mean, they could, but personally I'd get rid of the jockey, because if you already have the charger, you basically don't need the jockey. Both of these kind of seem like a placebo, plus the spitter. It's just like, it seems kind of petty and like just kind of weird. It's like, okay, you don't want me to camp, but instead of incentivizing me to not camp, you just brute forced it by adding a few new zombies who make it so I can't camp in a fucking zombie game. Isn't that like half the point? I mean, it's not like they're shooting me. It's not like in PvP it's particularly hard to get zombies to overwhelm these guys, even if they're camping. In fact, it's really easy if you do. So that seems a little counterintuitive. Like, if you bunch up in Left 4 Dead, you're gonna get fucked. Meanwhile, if you're constantly on the move, you're gonna be pretty good. But if you run too quickly, that's the thing, is it's kind of a balance. You have to move at sort of that moderate middle pace. Otherwise, you're gonna be shit out of luck, and they'll keep spawning in too many infected, and basically you'll have to stop and heal up real quick, and then that's a different story. We have an outpost over here, so I'm gonna go for it. See, the way the trees and all this nature looks is pretty good. Alright. I bet you these guys are going to be pretty pissed because I shot their friend up here. And they heard that. They're going to be looking for me. I don't know if they're alerted or what. This is why I got a silence for Moss. I knew I would need it for a situation just like this. I just didn't know when. I just knew it would happen. We got a few guys over here. There's an alarm. A bunch of guys. Okay, I'm not gonna zip line down there just yet. That's the alarm. Okay, so third guy over there. That's a cliff. Alright, here we go. Before I go, though, I'm gonna fucking save. I'd like to zip line down there, Far Cry. Can I please do that? Thank you. That's a big animal there. Guy's next to the alarm now. Fucking missed.
That horse is in the trap.
Yeah. Have some bear in a cage, I think. Oh, there he is. That's why I went with the silence gun. Got him. See, once you basically get a weapon that's long range with a silencer and a scope, it's basically game over. What'd I tell you? There we go. Mission accomplished. Is there a tiger? I think there's a tiger. Shit. There sure is. Oh, that's a leopard.
We will make sure the things are running ahead.
Alright, new shit unlocked. Love it.
Okay, you trained for this.
Alright, bet you this is gonna be a great idea. There we go. Thank you.
Ew.
It was beautiful once. It will be again.
I'm so sure, sir.
There is still more to do. Taking care of jobs on the bulletin board would help us greatly.
It's overgrown.
Hello,
It was
brother.
blocked off there for a sec. What's this? Well head. Yeah, vegetation's pretty nice in this game. It's not the highest fidelity in the world, but there's a lot of it. It's that same thing that, like, Sniper Ghost Warrior had. That's why I really liked it. It's nice and kind of wicked forest looking. Looks like some Snow White shit. A little more tropical though. What's this got? A suppressor. 2 attachments on that. Alright, equip it. Just quick sell all the useless shit I don't need. Sell these crimson leaves. Blue leaf. Sell all that shit too. Memory card. Alright, what else we got? We got tiger skin I need. I don't have bear skin as well. Anything required leopards. Doesn't look like it. Got a few dingo skins too. Do that, and MP5, flare gun.
I wonder what she's cooking.
Oh yeah, I got the assault rifle here. Sound suppressor and a sight, basically. That's game. So let's see. Actually, I think the FAMAS was a little better. Could spam the shit out of that, though. Suppressor and an extended mag, maybe. Maybe suppressor and a reflex, or a red dot. Before I fuck with that, let me see which ones would probably benefit from attachments. Like that. Suppressor. Do a suppressor and a red dot sight. Unless I could. I'm thinking I should do reflex sight, but red dot. Hold on, ammo. That's it. 80 SMG rounds. Hell yeah. Yeah, because SMG rounds are just fucking dirt cheap. They don't cost a fucking thing.
Our lines of communication are vastly improved thanks to all the radio towers you activate.
Alright, excellent.
Wait
wait and see. We will be safe again.
Next radio tower. This will turn around this way. Oh wait, there's also a bear down there. Let's go look for the bear. A few upgrades I need. Poke the bear with the stick. What's up here? Got him. Oh, pretty good. Take the bear skin. Stabby, stabby.
Disgusting.
Let's see. Tiger skin. Yeah, some tigers. Need to find them. Except munitions pouch. White belly tapir. Found in the path of the hunter quest. That explains it. Some piggies over there, but not much else. Back to radio towers. We have to take down all the 5G towers so we can go back to 4G. Beehive. Eh. No, it'd be Crimson Leaf, apparently. Drugs. Pigs. Especially, I just keep running, you know, fucking ramming into motherfuckers. Alright. Okay, no car then. Just go on foot. Because, fuck me, that's why. It's not too far, at least. No trespassing. All violators will be shot. Survivors will be shot again. I like the way that sign looks. It's really dirty. Even though it's low res and like low poly, like I can see the fucking points of that. The texture work is really, yeah, that's what I get at constantly. It's important. That's kind of the difference between being able to run this shit on a computer with a massively expensive graphics card and you know, your average Joe PC. Now this engine, I think, specifically really struggles at CPU utilization, because that's where most of the lag I'm getting comes from. Is on the CPU side, it's using like 50 to 60% of my CPU, which is unacceptable. Most of that shit should be allocated to the GPU. And And it's not like my CPU is particularly bad. I mean, it is from 2012, so it is era appropriate. But naturally, it's a CPU that was on the higher end. It could go about like, I think like 4.8 gigahertz. It's one of the higher end FX CPUs. So it's a good CPU, and it's got like 32 gigabytes of RAM. But that's kind of what gets me about it, is it's not, you know, performing to the levels at which it should. There we go. Got that shit. Just gotta fucking jump for it. Leap of faith. I like how they do that. They try and get you with the animation, fucking bobbing back and forth. Gotta watch all around you. Watch your head, watch your feet. Rickety ass tower. Makes it fun to climb. Good sound design. I mean, the sounds are kind of compressed, as it naturally needed to like fit on the disc, so half the sounds turn from high quality to Xbox 360, kind of on a dime. But if they were all uncompressed, they'd probably sound pretty good. It's just, I'd probably prefer they were all compressed so it sounded more funny, and it would take up a lot less storage space, so I don't know. Like, if you make people have a static, like on a radio, it makes it easier to compress their voices too. But most people just kind of decide against that for some reason. Maybe they would prefer the higher quality audio, but I would prefer my storage not being taken up by like 500 gigabytes of uncompressed audio that you fucking put into your game and whatever other shit. That's the biggest reason why Titanfall takes up so much fucking space and isn't well optimized, is they just have like 40 gigabytes of uncompressed fucking audio for every language, and it's just, that's stupid. That's a setting that 9 out of 10 people, I guarantee, are never gonna fuck with. They're not gonna fuck with the language settings, because why would they? If you speak your language, you speak your language. You probably don't give a fuck out of, unless you're, you know, the only thing I could see is maybe out of sheer boredom you change the language, because some of the voice acting sounds funny, and like Spanish, if you do like Call of Duty Zombies, they'd say instead of max ammo, it'd be like maximum pepperonis or something, like you always win. But otherwise, not really much of a reason for that. I mean, maybe it could just be like, instead you have an install option where you can just opt out of that, and that'd probably be the way I would do it. And then also compress your fucking audio so it doesn't take up 7,000 fucking, you know, % of my computer. So anyway, that's that. Thanks for watching.